Hey you guys, I thought I would take you on a trip to one of my local garden centres. It's not one that I have been able to go to for a long time because I haven't had a car. I've had to get a car to be able to drive to work for my new job, so I thought I would make the most of it and visit a garden centre. I'm going to try really hard not to buy anything, particularly after like my last video, or my previous to last video, I can't remember which one it was, but about how we shouldn't be viewing plants as commodities and always wanting the next best plant. But I don't know, I have a feeling that everything needs to be balanced, doesn't it? So, sometimes when you feel a bit crap and you need to pick me up, or you feel like things have been going well, you maybe need to treat yourself. Oh, it's really bright. It's really nice having the sun for the first time in like forever, but it's also like blinding me. And also it's raining. It's really weird. So we're going to go into Stewarts in Christchurch and see what they've got. And I'm about to get soaked because it's now raining. That's annoying. Oh well. Also, welcome to my car. Isn't she pretty? I know you can't see much from here, but oh well. You guys, I kind of failed. Oh, I have that horrible sinking feeling of having like preached goodness and then gone against my word. So in some ways this is holding me accountable, but I'm kind of like, I want to treat myself a little bit. My plants have been really sad over winter. I've lost a few and I'm just like, maybe I want to treat myself because I'm justifying my spending. Yeah, oh well. It's done. I could take them back, but I don't want to because they're amazing. So I'll show you what I got when I'm back, because currently they are all in little bags down here, so that's kind of fun. The one thing I do like about Stewarts is they kind of package everything in, they do sometimes package stuff in plastic, but usually it's in paper bags, so they sort of make efforts to make sure that your plants aren't damaged in transit, but at the same time they're not harming the earth per se. Anyway, I feel like I've been spendy and I shouldn't have been spendy. I always have this problem where if I'm stressed about money I spend more, and if I tell myself I'm not going to do something I do it more, unless it's like a hard and fast rule, like a cold turkey rule. Maybe I need to go to cold turkey because I mean, walking into a garden centre I was always going to fail. Come on. Let me know if you have also failed a no-buy, or if you have been trying to like reduce your spending and it's failed. The no-buy starts again today. Actually I get paid on Wednesday, so I think I'm gonna say like start from Wednesday. It's a new month of money, and it's going to be a tight one because I've got about 6 weeks in between my pay slips. So I'm gonna start not spending from Wednesday because I still have to eat between now and then. So yeah, we'll see. Next I am going to go and get a coffee, I think, and take my lovely plants home. Oh well, it's done. Hey everyone, I made it back. So it is now much later because I may or may not have got lost. Joys of not knowing my direction anywhere. But I guess that's like part of getting a new car and not having driven much on your own. I don't know, but anyway, I made it home. This is aside information, but I was trying to find my way around without using Google Maps because like it would be good if I knew my hometown. Well, not my hometown. Well, that's where I live. Is it a hometown if that's where you live, or is that where you grew up? Well, where I live. It would be nice if I knew where I live. No, wait, this is all going wrong. It'd be nice if I knew my way around my town where I live. Anyway, I will show you what I got in Stewarts because I failed, as I said before. So as I showed you before, they packaged them up in these lovely recyclable plastic, no, I'm tired. These recyclable paper bags, which just means that they don't get quite so injured while on their way home in the car or wherever you are. So I'm just going to get these out, so I'll speed this bit up. So this first one has an injury, but this first one is a Sansevieria. I'm not actually sure which kind of Sansevieria this is. It's not black coral and it's not trifasciata, so I need to look up and find out what he is. But this, including pot, was $11.99, which was really good. And the same Sansevieria was $10.99 without the pot. So I was like, I'm obviously going to go for the one with the pot. And I actually really like this pot. So it's kind of like that weird chalky feel that's really in at the moment or something. I don't really know what's in. But yeah, so that's just a lovely, gorgeous, great big Sansevieria. This is the injured part I was talking about. That's like all rotted away, but it's only a very tiny part of the plant. So I might repot it just to be on the safe side. I am doing some repotting this evening, so just to be safe. Next I got a lovely Aglaonema. It's the first Aglaonema I have ever owned, so this makes me very happy. And it is the... Do you know what? I never know what this Aglaonema is. But I will try and find out and put it onto the onto some words on the screen. So it is this one which I have been wanting for so long, like so long. I can't even tell you guys how much I've wanted this plant. It's always a bit pricey. I'm not exactly sure why that is, because I don't know, every time that I've seen it, it's been like £18 or something. This one was $13.99, which is not a huge plant, but it's a healthy plant. It's got a leaf growing and everything, so everything basically that I said in the last video is bullshit because I have no sense of control over my spending, which is really bad because I shouldn't have been spending this money. Oh well. We can't all be perfect, hey? The next one I got for reasons which I can't really say on here, but so this is a Sansevieria masoniana, also known as Sansevieria victoria, which I'm not sure why, but look at this whale fin. I already have one of these, but I would like to be able to propagate it, and this one has a lovely little pup just here, so because I'd like to be able to share it out, but mine is not actually getting anywhere in the growing phase of things, so yes. And this is just, I don't know, it's just such a gorgeous plant, and I'd kind of like to have them sitting next to each other or like on symmetrical sides of things. I don't know, it's something about Sansevierias and me, I just bloody love them. So $8.99 this one was, which is pretty damn good. I think the last one that I bought was $7.99 from Kew Gardens, so yeah, very competitive. I think this one I'll probably repot as well though, because the I think it's in Koya. And there's a spider. Is that a spider or is it an ant? Oh my god, I have no idea what that is. Oh no, it is a spider. Well, it's really creepy. I don't like that. What have I brought into my home? That's karma. And I got 2 orchid pots because I have some plants that are really struggling at the moment over winter, and I just want to put them in something where I can see the roots quite easily. I can make sure that I can keep an eye on what's happening with them. There's no root rot and so on. So yeah, I've got some clear plastic pots. I don't actually know why I got one so big. Oh no, I do. That's fine. I got a blister pack of moss, which I've not actually seen this available before, but it's going to be super handy. Mainly for terrariums. So I think, so I don't know how much you can see. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah, it's just puffy moss basically, but there's absolutely loads in there. And moss is so sort of self-sufficient, it'll probably be all right for a little while as well. So yeah, I'm going to, basically the purpose of that is to plant a carnivorous plant terrarium, which I would really like to do, but I just want to make sure I've got the perfect environment for it so that I'm setting it up to succeed and not fail. Nearly there. I think this one's got a little bit squished, unfortunately, but hopefully it's all right. Right, this is just a little Maranta, which I got it because it's super cheap. It's super cute. Look at that. I mean, that is tiny and so cute. So cute. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of this plant when it's big, but when it's small, I'm like, I love this. So yeah, I'm going to put this in my terrarium, which has been suffering from being overwatered, which is entirely my fault, but what can you do? So yeah, I just want to pad that out a bit because it's been struggling a lot. Did I say how much that was? It was £2.99, so it's not a lot. Final plant purchase is my first air plant, my Tillandsia. I don't know why I always forget which way around that is. I know that the way that I used to say it is the wrong way around, but I can't remember which way around I used to say it. But this one was just £2.19, which I thought was pretty damn good. And I'm going to give it a good go and see how I do with it, because I've not had an air plant before and I've always been curious, but they're always like £6 and I'm like, it's a tiny, tiny plant and you need about 7 for them to look nice in a display and everything. So yeah, so I've got this one. I'll see how he goes. And this one I really, really like the shape of him. He kind of just reminds me of a squid or something. It's just beautiful. It makes me think of a little pet. Yes, so that's final plant purchase. And the last thing I got is just some good essential for anyone who wants to make their own soil mix. It is horticultural grit sand, which is perfect for cacti and succulents, and also things like Ceropegia seem to do really well in this. And succulent type plants, if they've got a little bit of sand in the soil, then you're golden. Any plant, basically, as a rule of thumb, any plant that lives in a sort of sandy desert type terrain probably should have a bit of sand in there. Within reason, like there's some that shouldn't. I don't know, don't listen to my rule of thumb. But yeah, this is really good. This was £3.29 as well, which is like nothing. So yeah, if you really want to, you can add up how much I spent. I'm not going to be adding that up on here because it makes me feel quite a big failure actually, considering what I've just said in my last video. However, from payday onwards, which is the 15th for me, I am not going to be spending anything on plants, and I am exclusively going to be doing plant swaps. So I hope. I'm going to try, you guys. I did think about it and I was like, I could just not say and just pretend to be like all righteous and wonderful, but the reality is none of us are perfect. all of us slip up at times, and at the end of the day, spending a little bit too much money isn't the end of the world. It's not hurting anyone, apart from potentially my own mental sanity, but it's not hurting anyone. It's for something lovely like plants, and I know I put out how I feel about it all in the last video, but I also will be honest with you and say I struggle with balance. So that's that. I think I need to just not buy any plants. So if I have that rule for at least 1 month, then maybe that breaks the habit. So let's see what happens. Wish me luck. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching, and if you'd like to hit the subscribe button for more planty content. And sometimes I'm thinking of branching out and just doing stuff that like makes sense at the time. So that's not very enticing, is it? But you get to see more of my mug. So yeah, let me know what you'd like to see from me. I will be doing plant tag. I don't know whether that will have gone up before this video or after this video. So planting memories tagged me in a video, which I'm really grateful for. So I will be doing that at some stage, if not already. So yeah, waffling over, hit the subscribe button if you'd like to, and feel free to follow me on Instagram at besottedwiththepotted. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.